Hello, this is Mrs. Heineman, and welcome to Geometry Honors. First things first, let's get to our class website. If you go to whatever web browser you're using, type in tinyurl.com/Heineman. It'll take us to Mrs. Heineman's webpage, my webpage, and on the home page is just some information about me, and there's usually some postings that are important to lots of my students, like the first day of school or if you have a snow day or whatever. What'll be really useful to you is what we have here on the right-hand side of the page. And since it's the Geometry Honors class, you could glare. On the Geometry Honors homepage, here's some descriptions of the links that we have here. What you'll need to do for me for homework tonight, first day of school, click here for the first day of school survey. It'll take you to a new page and just take you like 5 minutes to fill this out for me. Just really important information. And if you continue to look here, under Geometry Honors, there's other links, for example, to your assignment sheet. You'll get a copy of this, but if you ever lose your copy or just have it in a different place and you have access to the internet, you can always view it here online. And here's your entire assignment sheet for this semester. You also have what I have here is called calendars, and if you like using Google Calendar, I'll write down test dates on here for you, but also at the bottom of the page is a copy of the calendar that you have for the quarter. I'll zoom in a little bit, but this can change as we go along depending on what's happening during the school year, but you can look here and see that you basically have homework every day, and your first chapter test is on the 21st, so the third Friday of the school year. Other places that'll be really important to you, course expectations, we'll talk about in a second. Daily blog, if you click here, what I'll try to do is write in what we've done every day, any sort of homework assignment we have, or any videos that I think you should watch. Group discussion is something that I'm going to try that's new this year, where maybe we have people posting questions about homework, and maybe we can answer each other's questions online. I'll post some homework solutions here as well, but those will also be posted in class. If you click here on useful links, here's a link to the Home Access Center where you can check your grades, and some applets that we use in class, and I'll continue to add on to that. And then if you get any worksheets in class, it'll be here. So if we look real quickly under course expectations, just view it, and we'll zoom in a little bit over here. Oops, a little too much. Here's my contact information. If you want to contact me or your parents want to contact me, my email is probably the best way to do that. Just a couple things I want to point out for supplies. Just make sure you have your homework, something to write with. The calculator you're required to have just has to have sine and cosine and tangent buttons on it. If you do want to get like a TI calculator, an 83 plus or higher is recommended, because you do need that for 2-alg next year. For homework, you get that every day, and it's graded on completeness. And so expect that you're taking 30 to 45 minutes, expect that you're going to be reading from your book. If you have any questions, of course, come and see me, and each assignment is graded out of 2 points and is due at the start of class each day. You can turn in an assignment one day late for 1 point, but after that day late, it's a 0. But if you're absent for whatever reason, you get 2 times the number of days you were absent to make up the work. And the class quizzes are pop quizzes, always based on what you've been doing within those last couple days. It's just a quick check on what you've been doing and how you've been doing on your homework and how well you're understanding what's going on in class. You do have the opportunity to drop a low quiz score. So if you're just having a bad day, no problem. We have so many quizzes that that's something that I do. As for tests, there'll be 3 or 4 tests given each quarter at the end of each unit, and they'll definitely be more challenging than quizzes. And I'll talk more about those as we get closer to our first test day. Behavior, attendance, tardies, makeup work, and academic conduct are pretty standard procedures from the pilot. Quick thing about grades. Your homework actually is not a percentage of your grade. The way it factors in is a homework bonus, and I'll explain that in a second. So your grade is computed using quiz grades as an average, and then each of the tests you take. So let's say for this quarter you're taking 4 tests, and then you have your quiz average. So that means you have 5 things to work from. So your quiz average and your 4 tests are each worth 20% of your grade for the quarter. And the way your homework factors in is that if you don't miss any more than 2 homework points, then you receive a homework bonus, which means I take your lowest test score and bump it up a letter grade. But if you lose anywhere from more than 2 points or less than 10, you don't get a homework bonus, but it doesn't hurt your grade. And then after that, if you miss more than 10 homework points, they do start taking off of your overall grade. But I'll give you a lot of warning for that and call home and everything. As for the grading scale, this is a grading scale that the school is using for all classes. And just a quick note about where to get help. Feel free to come see me. I'll be here ready to go, usually at 7:45 in my room. If you need to meet some other time, let me know and we'll see if we can figure that out. There's a math study center that's across the hall, North 212, and I'm actually in their 5th period every day. You can go drop in for your support during the week, even if I haven't signed you up. Just know that I have to give preference to the students I've signed up for my class. And then if you would like a tutor, I can certainly give you a list, so just let me know. Hope that this